Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Hope everyone has had a good, safe, healthy week. And we're going to begin our Shabbat services. I'm going to invite Joni to light the Shabbat candles. And if you have candles, you can light them with her.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
And again, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. And let's sing how good it is, how sweet it is for all of us to be here together. Hine Matov. If you happen to have the big Siddur, you can turn to page 128, and let's sing together. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov. Hine matov, ya la 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 la. Hine matov, hine matov mov, ya la 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 la. Hine matov umanaim, ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Hine matov umanaim, ya la 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 ya la 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 ma. Hine matov umanaim, ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Hine matov umanaim, ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. And right below, we sing on this page, 128, how beautiful this day is. Let's have a sweet Shabbat, Ma Yafeh. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. 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 Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. A prayer from the 20th century Hebrew poet Bialik. Chama merosh ha'ilanot nistalka, bo'u v'neitzeh likrat Shabbat hamalka. Hinei hi yoredet hakadosha habrucha, ve'ima malachim tzva shalom umenucha. Boi, boi, hamalka, boi, boi, hakala. Shalom aleichem, malachei hashavret. The sun on the treetops no longer is seen. Come, welcome Shabbat, our queen. Behold her descending, the holy, the blessed, and with her the angels of peace and of rest. Draw near, and here abide. Draw near, O Shabbat bride. Peace also to you, you angels of peace. A meditation in this big book, we'll find it on 337. 337. Prayer is not purely an act. All things pray, and all things pour forth their souls. The heavens pray, the earth prays, every creature and every living thing. In all life there is longing. Creation is itself but a longing, a kind of prayer to the Almighty. What are the clouds, the rising and the setting of the sun, the soft radiance of the moon and the gentleness of the night? What are the flashes of the human mind and the storms of the human heart? They're all prayers, the wordless outpouring of boundless longing for God. And now let's welcome the Shabbat angels. And we can do this, we find this in the big book, Shalom Aleichem, on page 142. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Meel, Yonami Melech, Malchei Hamalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Emelion, Mi Melech, Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Neil Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malach Meel, Yon Mi Melech, Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeichem Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Peace to you, you angels of the Most High. Bless all of us with peace. And when the Shabbat ends, please leave your sweet peace to linger on for all of us. Now we're going to formally get together as a congregation and say the Baruch Hu together. Please stand up. I will sing the beginning to bring us together, and then you respond, and we bow down for this. Yai la 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 ya la 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 la. Yai la 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 ya la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 ya la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamivorach. Baruch Adonai Hamivorach. Hamivorach Leolam Vaemed. Hamivorach, Hamivorach, Leolam Vaemed. Praise Adonai, to whom praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due now and forever. This is on page 147 in the big book. There is one who sings a song of his own life, finding everything within himself. There is one who leaves the circle of herself and sings the song of her people. There is one whose voice rings with the song of humanity, hoping for the highest perfection. And there is one who rises even higher, uniting with all creatures, with all worlds, filling the universe with song. Nivarech, let us bless God. A prayer thanking God for all of creation. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. And in Hebrew, 6 lines from the bottom of 148. Umavir yomom, umevi lamayla, umavdil ben yom uvein laila. Adonai tzvaot shemo, elachai v'kayamam, tamid yimloch aleinu, tamid yimloch aleinu leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Ha'ma'ariv Aravimim. A meditation on the gift of Torah. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. 150, the bottom 4 lines in Hebrew. V'avatcha al tasir mimenu liyom olamim. Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. We focus on God's presence right here, right now, among us, as we cover our eyes for the first 6 words of the Shema. Page 152 or 153 in the Big Book. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever. Page 154, the commandment to love God. V'ahavatcha et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha mamvavava hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levademecha v'dibartabam B'shivtecha b'veitecha, u'v'lechtecha v'atemerech, u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha, u'kashartam li'ot al yadecha, v'hayu l'totafot bein einecha, u'chtavtamam al mezuzot beitecha, u'v'sharemecha, l'man tizkeruhu v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'heitem kedoshim le'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. In English on 155. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work, whether you're tired or you're rested. Let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all of my mitzvot so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai, your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai, your God. Page 157, top of the page. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. The Song of Freedom, Mi Chamocha, page 158. Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 my ya la 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 ay 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 la my la my mi khamo mocha ba elim madam wonai mi khamo mocha nebedar ba kom vodesh no ratahilot. Oh, say, fa-ba-ba-ba-la, malchutecha ra'uvanecha, bokeh ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze eli anu v'ahamerumu, Adonai yimloch le'olam v'ahamed, v'nemar kifada Adonai et Yaakov ugeyalo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael v'mel ayala la 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 ay la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ayala la 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 ay la 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 ay la ay la 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 ay la 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 Yai lai lai lai, yai la my lai, la my lai. Page 161, a prayer for security and for peace and for safety. Let there be love and understanding among us, and let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up, waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai hapores sukat shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai hapores sukat shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael. V'al Yerushalayim, v'al kol amo, v'al Yerushalayim, shalom. Baruch atah Adonai hapores sukat shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol amo Yisrael. Page 162. The people of Israel shall keep Shabbat. Observing Shabbat throughout the ages is a covenant for all time. It is a sign for all time between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days Adonai made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from work and was refreshed. Together in Hebrew, top of 162. V'shameru v'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asot et HaShabbat, לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי ליבב עולם. Beni Uvein, B'nai Yisrael, Oti Olam, Ki Sheshet Yamim Asa Adonai et Hashamayim v'et haaretz uvayom hashvi'i shavabat vayinafash alay lay lamay lay lamay lay lay la la lay lay Yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lamai lai. A meditation on this Shabbat day. The thought has blown the marketplace away. There is song on the wind and joy in the trees. Shabbat arrives in the world, scattering a song in the silence of the night. Eternity utters a day. In a few moments, the silent tefillah, if you have the book here, you can be guided by the words of the traditional prayer. You'll find that on page 164, going to approximately 177. Or if you have another prayer book, you can use, actually, that goes all the way to 181. But if you have another prayer book, you can use that. And if not, be guided by the words and the thoughts and the emotions and the hopes that are in your own heart. We rise up for the tefillah, which we pray silently, individually, but together as well. If you're still praying, continue silently. If you've finished your prayer, join with me with a melody and nigun to lift our hearts up to God. Yai la 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 lai 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 yai la 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 lai 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 yai la 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 lai 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 yai lai lai the mai yai la 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 lai 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 yai la 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 lai 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 yai La 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 ya la 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 my yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la la my yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 ya la 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 yai lie, yai la 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 lie, yai lie la la lie, yai lie lie lie, yai lie, yai la 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 lie, yai lie la la lie, yai lie lie lie, yai la 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 lie lie lie, yai la 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 lie lie lie, yai la 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 lie lie lie, yai lie lie lie. Yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la la my la. So in the Torah reading today, among other things, we have the golden rule, the commandment, love your neighbor as yourself. But two verses before that, we have these two commandments. Lo telech rachil be'amecha. Do not walk around spreading gossip among your people. Lo ta'amod al dam re'echa ani Adonai. Do not stand up by the blood of your neighbor. I am the Lord. And we'll talk mainly about do not stand by the blood. Some people translate that do not stand by idly by the blood of your neighbor. In other words, don't be a bystander if there is immediate danger, if there is blood. A couple interpretations of this in the book called Sifra, which is a commentary on Leviticus. It says, if there is a criminal trial and you know something that will help release an innocent person who's being charged, you cannot hold that evidence back. You're standing by idly for that person's blood. Instead, step forward and speak out. And I think this says generally that if there's injustice that's going to affect other people, don't be shy, don't be nervous, or even if you are nervous, push against that and speak out. Now, a little later in this, one verse later, the commentary of Rashi says the following. He says, do not cause someone's face to blanch in public. Literally, that means don't cause the face to become white in public. But what it really means is don't embarrass a person in public. And the rabbis go on to say that when you get embarrassed, your face gets white. And how does it get white? Your blood goes down into your body and leaves your face. They don't say this, but sometimes people do the opposite. They blush and the blood goes up into their face. But either way, it is shedding of blood. So they say that embarrassing somebody, it's sort of like killing somebody. It's murdering that person because we're shedding their blood. And in a way, we sometimes use the word social death, and people sometimes experience that when they are embarrassed in public. So I think lo tamod adam re'echa, do not stand by idly by the blood of your friend or your neighbor. What you should do is speak out in a way that helps that person not to be embarrassed. The law committee of the conservative movement of rabbis has another interpretation that they've brought from this. And they say that not standing by the blood idly of your neighbor means give blood for emergency purposes, donate blood so that people can have that for surgeries and for transfusions. And that's an important thing to do. And they go on to say also be an organ donator as well. But the simplest, and I think the most direct interpretation of this comes from a book in the Talmud called Sanhedrin, which Rashi quotes, and it says, do not just look at someone when you can save their life. For example, if someone is drowning in a river, or if wild beasts or robbers are coming upon them. So if there's an immediate risk of danger, immediate risk of somebody dying, we have the obligation to step in and do something to save them. Now, I should say, if you're going to put your life in certain risk, if you're going to die doing this, you can hold back. But if it affects your safety, but still you're pretty safe, and it's a judgment call, you should go ahead and do what you can do to save this person. And as we're talking about this, I'm sure that some of you have thought, and I certainly think of first responders who risk their lives, whether they are EMT professionals or law enforcement professionals or nurses and nurses assistants and doctors and hospitals, all of whom subject themselves to the risk of violence or being infected by blood and having the risk of dying. And yet they are not supposed to stand by idly. Now, myself, I'm not a first responder. What can we do if we're not first responders to in some way respect this commandment? One of the things we can do, and I think there's been a lot of support for this, is conveying to people who are first responders and medical technicians, and for that matter, people who are delivering food and who are stocking our grocery shelves and our warehouses, who are helping us to live, to praise them, to thank them, and to let them know that to the extent that we can do that. And another thing we can do is tzedakah, to give money to help those who are helping others and to help other people who are at risk. Now, you can say that seems kind of too simple, too easy. Giving money, it doesn't involve your emotion necessarily. It's very kind of distant and abstract. I see it like this. If I'm giving money to help a first responder, in a sense, I'm by that person's side. Granted, I'm not saving that person, but I don't have the skills to save that person. But I do have a little bit of money, or really more than a little bit, that I can use for tzedakah. And in a sense, I am also a first responder, and you are a first responder if you give money to help people to save lives, people with COVID-19 and people with other problems. It's really a wonderful, wonderful mitzvah. Whenever you give to tzedakah, imagine yourself being right there. And it shouldn't just be for people right there because, this particular verse talks about standing by the blood of somebody. Well, you're imagining you're standing by somebody who's immediate danger. But because of mass communication now online, television, newspapers, we can hear about somebody and know about somebody being threatened half the world away. Or if we have a compassionate imagination, even if we're not literally there, even if there is not a literal person, we can imagine it and see as if that person is suffering right by us. And so we need to help. And we can't help because they're far away and we don't have the skills. But what we can do is give money so that some lives are saved. And I would say, not just in our community, not just in America, but throughout the world. But there's a saying among people who are in public health that while it's important to pull babies out of the river who might potentially be drowning, it's even more important. Well, it's different, maybe not more important, but very important to keep babies from falling into the river in the first place. So it's not enough to be a first responder or to be a give tzedakah for people who are first responders. We've also got to work to create a world of tzedek, of justice, when all people, and I'm not talking just about people in America, when all people have those basic needs met, needs for clean water, needs for sanitation, need for medical education, needs for basic medicine, needs for clinics, and with a little bit of money, of the vast money that our government spends, and with some of the charity we give, some of the tzedakah, we should help people throughout the world as well as in our community. Because really, one thing that we have learned from COVID-19 is we're all connected. We can't deny that we are a global community. And unless we help people elsewhere, we put ourselves at risk. And above and beyond that, we really are all one. We really are creatures of God. We were created by God, and in that sense, we are all connected. So my hope is, if we have the blessing from God to be a first responder, or if we can do that through tzedakah, or if we can do that for creating a world of tzedek, we should take to heart, lo tamod adam re'echa, do not stand idly while blood is being shed. Thanks very much, and thank you for coming and listening. And again, if you have thoughts or questions or things you want to communicate, by all means, call me or email me. And also, if there are technical glitches, because I'm not the most technical person, please let me know that as well. So at this point, we want to say a Misha Berach prayer, a prayer for health and healing. And if you have the big Siddur here, you can turn to page 371. I especially want to remember the following people. Our friends Marshall and David and Judy, and especially our friend Connie and Fran and Ashlyn. And I want to remember my client Stephanie and my client Beverly and my friend Lisa. And if there are other people who are sick or in needs of prayer or in needs of healing, please hold them in your heart, or you can say their names out loud. And in the future, if there are people you want me to mention, by all means, communicate with me. And middle of page 371, let's sing together Misha Berach. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor Haveracha La'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal. Amen. There may have been a glitch there, but I hope you're all with me now. And let's turn to the Aleinu, which we're going to find on page 586. This is the declaration that we have the duty and the joy, the mitzvah, to praise God. 586. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latei gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot, v'lo sam ba'anu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gora leinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu kor'im, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. We've just praised the sovereign of the universe. We've proclaimed the greatness of the Creator who set the Jewish people apart from other families of the earth, giving the Jewish people a destiny that's unique among all nations. For that reason, we've just bent our knees and bowed down, acknowledging the supreme sovereign, the Holy One of blessing. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding, loved, each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand, but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. We express this hope with the Hebrew prayer V'ne'emar. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz vayom hahu yiyeh Adonai yed echad Ushamo, Ushamo, Ushamo Echad. In a few moments, we'll recite the Mourner's Kaddish, which you'll find on 598. We want to remember the following people who have yard sites: Ann Shapiro, Victor Osborne, Marty Zalanka, Daniel Harris Gerard, Elizabeth Anselmo, Babette Mayer Aronson, Rabbi Jerome Mark, and Evelyn Osborne. And if there's anybody else who we're saying Kaddish for, please hold their names and the memory of them in your hearts. As a community of mourners, we recite together the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah v'olama divrach chirutei v'yamlich chirutei v'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ula'olamei olamaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal Shmei Dekudsha B'richu le'elah min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'yolama v'imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, bring peace to all Israel, bring peace to people everywhere, and let us say Amen. I hope you have a cup of wine in hand so we can sing the Kiddush together, but if you don't have it, you can still sing it with me. And if you have the book, you can turn to page 123. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'remeshid Ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zeyecher litziyat miyitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidavavashta mikol havamim v'shabbat kodshecha B'ahava uveratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. So I'm going to have some challah. I hope you have some challah too. And if you don't join in eating some virtual challah, and I'm going to go and wash my hands. Remember, the blessing is, well, I'll give it to you in English. Those of you who want may know that in Hebrew, but in English, it's basically, we bless you, Adonai, our God, you rule over all that is. Thank you for giving us the holy mitzvah of washing our hands. Or you can say it, the short version, thank you, God, for telling us to wash our hands. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu mitzvotav anu al netilat yadayim. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. And let's sing together. Bim, bum, bim, 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 bum, bim, 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 bum, bim, bum, bim, 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 bum, bim, 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 bum. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom, Bim, bum, bim, 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 bum, bim, 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 bum. Final blessing. If you are giving this blessing to somebody that's near and dear to you, a child, a grandchild, a friend, or somebody or spouse, anybody who you want to give the blessing to, either put your hands on their shoulders or head if they are part of your community that stays together, or if they're not and you're social distancing, send the bracha out to them and repeat after me. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and watch over you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May God's face light up towards you, and may God be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's face be lifted up towards you, and may God grant you peace. Ken yehi ratzon. So may it be God's will. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Have a safe, wonderful, joyous Shabbat and a great week, and we'll see you next week. Shabbat shalom.